And welcome back to What's Buzzing. We've got Patty Moreno, Program Director with Hot 103.5. Hello and welcome back from New York.
Yes.
Did you have a good time?
I did. It was a lot warmer there than it was here.
What did you bring me back?
It's in the car. I have to bring it back inside.
It's in the car. Okay. Well, one thing that I get really excited about with December, it's all the new movies that are coming out. You know, we've got The Hobbit out now. We've got Tom Hanks coming out with Saving Mr. Banks, where he plays Walt Disney. I'm really excited to see that. Early screenings show that it's a good performance and a great movie. And he actually spoke to Ellen recently, and he revealed a little secret about Walt.
And he would also be pointing with two fingers, or there you see he's holding two fingers like that, and he's pointing, see, there's the Magic Castle, and here's where we're going to shoot Babes in Toyland, and here's the back lot. And it was always with two fingers. That's because he usually had a cigarette between those two figures. And they airbrushed, there he is, he's got one, but they airbrushed them out.
Yeah, so Walt Disney was a smoker, and he was often holding a cigarette in photographs, but those cigarettes were airbrushed out because Disney knew it wouldn't be good for his public image, especially with kids. So what do you think? Is it more acceptable nowadays? If Disney were alive right now, would he still have those airbrushed out? Is it just a sign of the times?
Oh, it's a sign of the times. Everybody smoked then. I remember going on interviews early in my career, and they'd be smoking right in front of me in the office. I'm just glad you didn't cover The Hobbit, because he freaks me out.
Yeah.
But you know what? He had a great voice, and the smoking might have been partly responsible for that deep voice.
Right, that's what they say.
Yeah. Well, first it was the airbrushing, then it was Photoshop, and Photoshop has really changed the way we look at actors, actresses, models on magazine covers. And there's a student who does not like that. Take a look at this. She has this project. Her name is Anna Hill, a senior at East Carolina University. The new photo series is titled Beauty is Only Pixel Deep. The photos consist of self-portraits that mock the beauty industry's overuse of airbrushing applications that many magazines and other media use to retouch images. She says it shows how the models and those featured on magazine covers are actually not that special in real life. Photoshop pictures, inspirational or damaging to a person's self-esteem?
Oh, totally damaging. I don't know how many times I've said this, that I think it's funny that we believe what we see in magazines is real life. And I'll never forget the day that the women on The Talk did their show with not one stitch of makeup. And that was brave. And they really did not one stitch of makeup. When you do the, fresh-faced, Cosmopolitan does a fresh-faced issue, and they're not really fresh-faced.
Right, well, it's the makeup that looks natural, right?
That's right, exactly.
It's a whole lot of makeup to look natural.
That's right. And you know, okay, at this age, you know what's happening, but when you're dealing with young women who look at those magazines, they believe that that's the way that they should look, and I do think it is damaging.
Yeah, I can see that. And, you know, I've been on a lot of lists. I don't want to make this list. The career crashes of 2013.
No, let's not do that.
Let's not make that list.
Still time.
Still time. I know, lots of time. But let's take a look at who did make the list. And if you recognize some of these people, I would hope so. The first one, Mr. Anthony Weiner thought he could recover from an incident 2 years ago where he sent sexually explicit photos to a 21-year-old woman on Twitter, resigned from Congress, entered the New York mayor's race, and then more sexting, more pictures, and he left that race. Oh, this one, Rob Ford, mayor of Toronto, admitted to smoking crack, admitted to using drugs in the office. That, along with other things that he has said during interviews, has destroyed his public image. We also have Aaron Hernandez, the former New England Patriot, charged with the murder of Odin Lloyd. And finishing off the list, Alec Baldwin, who made homophobic remarks, and his show on MSNBC was terminated as a result. And lastly, Paula Deen, she experienced a career meltdown after admitting to using racial slurs, lost a lot of sponsors. And those are just a few of the people.
Bad decisions. I mean, career crashers, yes, their career is over, but those are just bad decisions as people. I think in general, you're not going to have very many friends if you make any of those mistakes.
Well, these are people who had it all, lost millions, and now they're on that list. Patty, thanks for coming on.
Oh, thank you.
It's good to see you again.
I'll get you the gift that's in the cart.
Oh, okay. I can't wait to see what it is. There's a lot more ahead on News 10 at 9. Stay with us.